As we reflect on 2018-2019, TNS won the JD Welsh Cup, the JD Welsh Premier League. So as a manager, I know you're always pushing yourself, Scott, but as you look back, is there a certain sense of fulfilment and satisfaction from the season?
Of course, on the first front, you know, you've won a Welsh Premier League for the second successive year, but when things go against you and people doubt you, that was nice as well to come through it and come over the other side of the turmoil and things like that, really. So it's one where the players were excellent, first class, staff stuck together, and everyone at the club really was positive. You know, there wasn't that much negativity. It was on social media a little bit, and you always hear people saying, "What's happening with TNS?" And it was quite. You get people saying, "Oh, what's going on at the moment?" And not much really, not much. We're in a bit of a tricky spell, so that was nice first and foremost. And then to finish the season with a Welsh Cup win, you know, another double, 2 seasons in a row was excellent and a really fitting way to finish the season.
And although the final whistle was blown at the end of the JD Welsh Cup final, the season itself finally came to an end this last Saturday with the Welsh Premier League Awards evening, and the New Saints well represented on that front.
That's right, and you know, it's always nice to see so many of our players in that team of the year, and obviously Aaron Edwards with the goal of the season, and Greg Draper with the golden boot, Paul Harrison with the clubman of the year, all fully deserved. You know, it just goes to show that when people are doubting us at the end of the season, that's what matters. And we always say about the league, doesn't lie and whatever. So I think overall, sitting back and reflecting when I was on holiday, it's nice to put your feet up for a few weeks and think we've actually done okay this year.
You've mentioned a number of names there, of course, that were not only nominated but won awards at the JD Welsh Premier League end of season awards evening, but there was also another name on the list, not only a nomination but one that came through. Your good self, Scott, manager of the season.
Yeah, really proud to receive that. You know, that award, it's one where I would imagine a few people would vote for that, maybe externally as well, not just I don't know, the managers obviously don't vote because I don't have a vote, so it's nice to be you know, thought of highly and that you're doing your job properly. But it's not just about me, is it, picking the team? It's the staff that we've got here that support the support staff, everyone who works at the football club. It just goes hand in hand and just shows we're going in the right direction. You know, I always say about the players, they're the ones that are doing it out there on the pitch. They're the ones that are training, taking things on board. The staff are providing that, and you know, no better playing staff, no better you know, secondary coaching staff as well. They're excellent.
You weren't at the awards night yourself, of course we'll come to that in a moment or two, but Steve Evans was TNS's assistant manager, so he was on the stage to collect the award on your behalf.
Yeah, it was nice, you know, and he sent me a picture of the award, and people congratulating you and talking on Twitter and things, and it's excellent. It was nice because I was away for him to receive that on my behalf as well. So he's won lots of awards, and he's, like I say about your support staff, superb for me, just as the others are as well.
And the reason you weren't there is because of your pro licence course that you're on at the moment. How's that going, Scott?
It was it's nice. We had a conference for 3 days, and then I had a bit of time away after that, but it's really enjoyable. You're outside your sort of your comfort zone. You're mixing with people that are obviously working at a higher end than yourself. You know, in our group there's Chris Wilder, who just gained promotion to the Premier League. There are managers in our league that are on the course, which is nice because you can discuss things and have a chat about you know, what's going on and things like that. So I find it enjoyable. I like to be tested and be out of the comfort zone, and like I say, you're mixing with people that you just gain things off. You bounce things off, ideas, and you go to some excellent places to do your course as well. So I thought I enjoyed it. I've got 2 more contacts to go, and hopefully be wrapped up by the end of the year. Would be nice.
You've had a very successful career as a player, a very successful, albeit short, career as an assistant manager, and then of course in the hot seat here at Park Hall, and the players are back in training today as we talk. So you begin your third season as a manager.
Yeah, and it's flown by. It's just like these last 4 weeks have flown by. You know, you look at 4 weeks and it just goes in the sort of blink of an eye and things like that. But these pre-seasons now keep rolling in, and I can't remember, what is it now, probably 17 pre-seasons here at the football club. So many as a player where you think, oh God, how many more of these pre-seasons can you do? And as a manager, you need to get the players up and excited and as much as you can do for pre-season, because they're all a bit thinking, I don't like the running and things like that. But we've had the balls out today already. They need to get to a certain amount of fitness. We don't need too much because the base is already there with them, because we were still playing early May, so they're not going to lose too much. But nice to come back, nice to see them talking about the holidays and be geared up now, ready for the new campaign.
And finally, Scott, we've done a lot of reflecting so far in this interview, but let's look ahead to the new campaign. European football, always an exciting time for the New Saints.
Always, it's what the players, they play week in, week out. They want to win those games, they want to get the points on the board to secure the first place, and it's what we all play for. Those games are special. I say to them, don't take them for granted. They're special moments in our careers and our lives, and sooner or later we'll be making sure that we're going to beat one of these good teams and maybe show people that we deserve a place in that Champions League, not just the first round or whatever, but get back to that third round qualifying we were a few years ago. It's obviously a nice objective to have, and the chairman wants it. Why can't we do one in Europe?
In addition, there's also the domestic bread and butter competitions as well.
Yeah.
The Welsh Premier League, the New Saints has won that for 8 seasons on the bounce. You'll be going for 9.
Certainly, 9 in a row, and Iron Brew Cup. We've not won the Iron Brew Cup. That's high on the priority. That's one worth doing extra bit of homework and making sure that we can get a good run in it, like we did a couple of seasons ago where we got to the semi-final. Disappointing last year, as we've talked about previously, but this season's a new season. Let's give it a real go.
This time last year we were talking about the upcoming season. Of course, there were lots of changes at the New Saints. In many ways a transition, with a number of players coming in, a number of players going out as well. This upcoming campaign, I guess there's not going to be too many changes on that front.
No, I think we had 8 or 9 last year, didn't we? And there certainly will be 8 or 9 again. There's no reason to have that sort of reshuffle and freshen things up. Those players will have learned from last year how we want to play, so it gives us a good squad size. We're still looking at another 2 maybe to come in. Also, with 1 or 2 players leaving, it gives some of the younger players a chance as well.
Scott, thank you for your time today, and congratulations on a successful season, not only for the club but also for you personally as well, culminating in the Manager of the Year award. All the very best from all of us at Park Hall for the next 12 months.
Thanks very much.